Hey, my name's Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. It's Friday. Hope you're ready for the weekend. Having a chance to compare two awesome bourbons here. One I liked a lot, which I reviewed yesterday, and one I liked, I think, a whole lot more, but we'll have to see when we get them together which one I liked a lot more. And that's the Jack Daniel's 12 and 10 over here. Both of these were gifts from my brother-in-law, Dewayne. He placed pretty high in the Alabama quarterly lottery last month, and he was able to get both of these for me. So thank you very much, Dwayne. I truly appreciate it. On top of that, we have the Alabama Bourbon Drop tomorrow, which is always something fun to get out there in the morning and do. If you have an Alabama driver's license, or if you are someone that's stationed in the military on a base in Alabama and you're over the age of 21, show up for that. Have an opportunity to get some allocated bottles at MSRP. So that's always fun. On top of that, we've got a bourbon share tomorrow with a friend. Looking forward to that. Bourbon Baroness, going to see her tomorrow, and her husband. They're opening up their homes for a bottle share tomorrow. Definitely looking forward to that. So if you see Bourbon Baroness on Instagram, hit her up. She always puts some neat things out there. Toasted Tuesdays and things like that. Always all over doing neat things too. So she's a fun follow. And then after that, hoping to get to hang out with Whiskey Wisdom Saturday evening. So definitely looking forward to hanging out with Matt and hopefully Brandon too. So we'll put the logistics together and hopefully that'll work out. Love to do some live streaming with them. Two awesome guys that are a lot of fun to hang out with and do stuff with. So let's tap into these Jack Daniels 10s and 12s and let's see what we got. I'll start it off with the 10. And then we'll move into the 12 and just kind of compare notes on these. Now, the 10 year is 97, where the 12 year is 107 proof. So there is a proof difference, about 10 points. And then there's 2 years in barrel, which will be a little bit different as well. So, I would expect more intense flavors here, but, let's see. Sometimes you can be surprised by what you find. But coming in on that 10 year, I'm getting the caramels. I'm getting some oak, a little bit of banana in there. Very, very nice nose. It's very good. This is not old, it's old number 7, but it's not old number 7 at, 80 proof, and it's not young. It's a more mature bourbon. And then there'll be always the thing, well, it's a Tennessee whiskey, not a bourbon, but they not patent it, but when they do taxing on it for like NAFTA, and now I think it's the USMCA, United States, Mexico, Canada, Free Trade Agreement. They put it as a Tennessee whiskey and a bourbon for these, so it is considered a bourbon. So it meets those guidelines. So let's check that nose on the 12. So on here, I'm getting the caramel, I'm getting the oak, I'm getting a little bit of banana, a faint bit of raisin on this one. So let's see what we get now on the 12 year. The 12 year is much richer as far as it almost smells like you're inhaling a cigar. I mean, you get a lot of the oak. You're getting a lot of a tobacco note on this. Very deep, rich caramel note on this. So this one just smells a lot more intense. Not a lot of ethanol in there, but it's just deeper and richer. I mean, it's something, and you can tell too that it's a bit more viscous. The way that the oils just kind of cascade down the side of the Glencairn on this one compared to this one. Now, they both have good oiliness to it, but this just seems just so much thicker. So let's give the 10 a taste and see what we have. That 10, one thing I didn't notice or I didn't talk about yesterday is on that mouthfeel, it almost has like a thick, buttery mouthfeel to it. So you get the oak, you're getting some tobacco on there, a little bit of pepper on there, just a light, nice caramel on there, a little bit of raisin, almost like a little bit of tinge of the banana on the back on that too. So I am getting a little bit of banana on this. I didn't mention that yesterday. So tasting it again another day and getting a little banana on this. So very interesting. Very good mouthfeel on this. Definitely liking this. Let me go over to the 12, but you know what? I forgot some water. Movie magic. I'll be right back. Movie magic, and I'm back. You'll probably wonder how did that water just appear, but you know, sometimes that happens. So let me go ahead and cleanse my palate a little bit and let's try out this 12. Very nice mouthfeel on it. I actually probably like the mouthfeel on the 10 just a little bit better, but more intensity in the flavors. Of course, there's 10 more proof, a couple years more of aging, but more intense caramel flavor, more intense oak flavor on it. Getting some tobacco on the back. Let's give it another sip. Almost get like a muted banana, like a banana pudding on the back with a little bit of whipped cream on top of it. So it does have a creamy kind of a taste to it along with the bananas on the back. I'm getting a little bit of banana on this. So it's very nice. Not overpoweringly sweet. Very good mouthfeel. Better finish, of course, than the 10, but that's to be expected with a couple of years and 10 proof points higher. Definitely liking the 12 right off the bat on this one, but I'm going to take them a sip again and see what we got. Man, that 12 is good. This one's more like a fresh banana on the back of the palate. Good, such a good mouthfeel on this too. Even though it's 97 proof, it drinks under 97 proof. So I think the mouthfeel on this and some of the different flavors you get, it's got some nice complexity to it. Definitely enjoy the 10. Let's go back to the 12 and see what we get here. Yeah, so for me, the amped up flavors that you're getting on the 12, the deeper, richer caramel, the oak, the tobacco, and then I kind of like, instead of where you get more of a fresh banana, at least with what I'm getting on 10, I'm getting more of like a banana pudding on the 12. I like the proof point better. I like the nose better. I like the finish better. I like the palate better. I do like the mouthfeel better on the 10. There's just something that's just very silky smooth about it that I like. But for overall winner, I think 12 just it's knocked it out of the park. I think these are both very good pours. I think they're nice additions to your bar to have some complexity, have a higher standard of Jack Daniels on your bar. As I mentioned in the last video, my favorite Jack Daniels product so far is got to be the Jack Daniels barrel proof single barrel stuff, because our area's got some great barrels. But for someone that doesn't like that super high proof, and these are 126 to 140 proof, and maybe doesn't like some of the sweetness that comes in those, because they can be very sweet, this might be a great bourbon choice for you for an upscale Jack Daniels bourbon. All that being said, I'm glad to have both of these on my bar. I think they offer some different things for different people. someone that's maybe coming new into enjoying bourbon, and they're working on their palate. I had a gentleman yesterday, or the day before, I'm sorry, asking about suggestions on things. And I think maybe that Jack Daniel's 10 might be a very good selection for someone that they want to maybe have a special pour on their bar, but they don't want something that's super proofy and going to burn them up as they're learning their palate, but has an opportunity to give some complexity. That would be a special pour for that bar. If you like something that has a little bit more punch to it, and has some more intense flavors, the Jack Daniel's 12 is outstanding. But my opinion is Jack Daniel's 12 much better. Happy to have them both on my bar. Probably would buy the Jack Daniel's 12 again. Not sure about the 10 again. I've enjoyed the experience, but I'm not sure if I'd chase it or hunt it again. So that being said, the weekend's upon us. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, safe Friday night, and I hope your weekend goes by slow. Y'all have a great night. Thank you.